Yo, it is pissing down rain. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, I want this to like have like a toggle. I would love to have some sort of toggle. Like, would you like your open world to have weather, heavy weather, or clear skies and, minimal weather? Like, I would love for people to join my session and us do control points during like dust storms and like heavy, like almost like this kind of rain, where visibility, like I can see this guy's name over there, that final dark guy, but I can't see his body. You know what I mean? It like limits your visibility. I really enjoy the weather aspect of these games, and I just wish we could, have a little more of it. That's all. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on the weather. Just because I jumped on here and I'm like, damn, it's pouring over here, so I felt like I had to say it. Anyways, this is going to be a fun video, everyone. This is going to be a one take video. I'm not going to edit or anything like that. It's the weekend. I'm going to go hang out with the fam. So I recommend you do too. And let's see here. Let's try to make this not, the longest video in the world, but it's going to be a good one. So I hope you enjoy. Now, here we go. Oh, wrong emote. Oosh. Jeez. Jeez. There we go. All right, take two. We're doing it live. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to bring you my Palle build. That's right. It's named after our developer, and you'll see why here in just a second. But this is my Palle build. I'm making this as a token of appreciation to that producer. He is the art producer of this game. So anything gear, weapon, cosmetics, appearance, anything like that related, he has his hand in that cookie jar. So we had a little back and forth on Twitter yesterday during my build video, and it kind of sparked the interest to do this one. So again, shout out to him, and let's get you guys on track of what actually happened there. And I think I can do it all here on my Xbox. Let's see. Jump over to Twitter, and I'll show you exactly what happened. So again, for all of this, I mean, if you're on my Twitter, you already know about this because he was talking about it earlier today. So on this build video, this was from yesterday. This is my Golden Scorpio build. Very high damage, high status effects, Eclipse Scorpio build with the Vile Mask. This thing is dirty, and it's amazing for the Golden Bullet. Now, quite a few people liked it and whatnot. However, we got a comment here from the art producer himself. So from Palle Hofstein, here we go. Currently running a Scorpio Sticky Bomb Seeker Mine skill build with shock and awe and perfectly skilled, having a blast. Okay, and then of course I wanted to know a little bit more about his build. I'm like, hold on, what kind of build are you running? Like, let me try it out. So this is the build that we are going to be using in today's build video. So shout out to Palle Hofstein, but he gave us the idea for today's video. Now it's going to be a Scorpio Sticky Bomb Seeker Mine skill build with shock and awe and perfectly skilled. Okay, you want to see what I came up with? All right, so here's what I came up with. Oh, no. Let me get towards the wall so I can black it out. There we go. Okay. So here is Palle's build in my thought process. If I were to take what he said and translate it into a build in my style, my tailor make it to me, this is what I would go with. Now, just right off the bat, I know a lot of people are going to laugh. Yes, I do have the Slayer as my secondary. Yeah, I get it. It's a placeholder. I'm not using it. Same with the backup boomstick. It's a placeholder. I'm not using it. So these two weapons, you can use whatever it is you want. It's all about the Scorpio and what he said about his build. So that's what we're doing. Scorpio, check. We got the Scorpio. He said, what did he say? Perfectly skilled? Check. This is going to be my first ever perfectly skilled build. I've never used this before. Luckily, I've had it in my stash forever just because it's a named item. So I threw status effects on there. Perfectly skilled. We're going to try it out. And then lastly, he said shock and awe. So we put shock and awe on this Golden Gear backpack, status effects, and skill damage for the attributes. You see where I'm going with this. Now, the other thing he said sticky bomb and seeker mines. Now, I asked him, he did not reply yet about the cluster seeker mines. And, well, I didn't really want to wait all day for a reply. Obviously, there's a huge time difference between me here in the States and then him over there in Sweden. So I'm just going to guess that he chose the cluster seekers, and I'm going to guess that he chose the burn sticky. The reason I am guessing that is because of shock and awe. Now, shock and awe can be procced by your Scorpio, but it can also be procced by that burn sticky. Now, he said Scorpio sticky, so Scorpio and sticky is going to be his first primary skill. So if he's using seeker mines as his secondary, I would assume he's using the clusters, because once he procs that shock and awe, go back over there. So shock and awe, applying a status effect will increase your skill damage. So I assume that he's going into a engagement, either hitting them with the sticky bomb, hitting them with the Scorpio, and then dropping seekers. So that's how I'm building this. But that's all he gave me. So for the rest of it, I kind of just had to like pick and prod and guess what he used. So for this skill build, right? So if I look at my skills, they're all tier 6. So I have a certified skill build. Okay, so we have that. Now he said he's using perfectly skilled, which means he's using at least one Empress International. So with that, I decided to run all 3 because that's the smart way, to do things. Now, with that being said, if you're running 3 and you have the skill efficiency, obviously you're speccing into status effects, right? Because you're using shock and awe, the Scorpio, sticky bomb, all that. You're using status effects. So I'm kind of leaning into the status effects here. Also, because I chose to use the Vial Mask. And applying those status effects will not only proc the shock and awe, but it's also going to proc the Vial Mask as well. So now they're doing, they're getting damage over time on top of whatever status I just applied to them. So with that being said, I went with the Golden Gear backpack. Reason being is the Golden Gear gives you that status effects, right? So I did that. Luckily, I had one with this setup, and then I just rolled shock and awe on there. Now, some of these attributes are not going to be maxed out because I saw this on my Twitter and was like, dude, that's perfect. Let me put that together and see how it works. So here we go. Now, doing the 3 Empress and the 1 Golden, I knew that I needed more skill damage, so I went with the 1 Wyvern, okay? So we're upping our skill damage that way. Now, you could, get rid of the Golden and go to Hana Yu and get the skill haste and the skill damage. However, in my opinion, if you're going to be running shock and awe with this, with the Scorpio and all of, this kind of setup, I would assume that you would want that Vial Mask just to get that damage over time, because that's a big chunk of damage that you're doing just from running around with this mask. So having it this way, we are upping our status effects, which helps that Vial Mask do more damage over time. And then we have the 1 piece of Wyvern and the 3 pieces of Empress to give us that skill damage, which will help out our skills. Now, obviously, the Scorpio is not going to be doing that much damage. However, remember, it's the Scorpio. It's a shotgun. It's going to get more damage over time anyways, just because of its talent. And we'll talk about that here in just a second. But overall, just looking at what he said and looking at the way I put this, idea together, I think it's a pretty damn strong build. I think it'll work pretty well. Me personally, I have never ran a build like this before. Never have I ever. However, I did have all the pieces for a reason, and luckily, and here's the opportunity to put it together. All right, so with all that said and done, let's start off at the top. We are using the Technician Specialization. The reason we're using the Technician Specialization is that it gives us that 1+ skill tier, but it also gives us 10% more skill damage. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's go over to the specializations because a lot of people they overlook this and it's pretty vital when running technician. I know that right now the most popular way to run technician is just for that linked laser pointer for your spotter and your flatline builds, but I promise it's still really strong for skill builds and healer builds. So right here, you have the passive talent overclocked CPU. So it gives you more skill damage just from running this specialization. So boom, 10% skill damage. Not only that, but then you get the +1 skill tier right here from the passive talent called Amped. And what I would say is just make sure you have this top one enabled because you can respec this into the healing for a healer build. And you don't want that for this build. Obviously, you're not healing anyone. You want it under the skill damage. And then, of course, make sure you have your damage procced for your shotgun. All right. So that is why I am using that specialization because then you go back to your skills and they are all skill tier 6. Now, looking at the weapon, we are only using the Scorpio. Remember, it is a Scorpio sticky bomb seeker mine build. Okay, so here's your Scorpio. This is the exotic shotgun, and it comes with that talent Septic Shock. So Septic Shock, you apply a stack of venom. So these are different debuffs per, however many shots on that target. So 1 shot on that target, you apply a poison debuff. 3 shots, disorient. 6 shots will shock them. There you go. Say that 5 times fast. And then 7 shots will make that target take an additional 20% damage from all sources, whether it be skill damage, status effects, even your Scorpio, whatever it is, 20% more damage. Wow, right? This thing is dirty. Now, the thing about the Scorpio, mine is only at expertise level 12. I know I'm lacking, I'm slacking. But then again, remember, I'm on all platforms, so I have to do this on all platforms. It's exhausting, believe me. Now, the total damage on this bad boy is only 686, and that's because I am expertise level 12. You can get this up to 21, so you can get 9% more damage just from doing that alone, which would bump this sucker up well over 700k. Now, sitting at 686, but remind you, all my attributes are maxed out: shotgun, armor damage, crit damage, the wikes. So that's good, okay? Now looking at the build. I have 866k armor. The reason being is my backpack, so let's start there. This is my Golden Gear backpack. Now, the Golden Gear brand set bonus I get from this build 10% status effects. That helps out my Scorpio, and that helps out my Vile Mask damage over time. Now, looking at the attributes, they are low, but it's okay. I'll fix it later on. Now, I had to use my recalibration token for that talent to switch it to Shock and Awe. Therefore, all my other attributes have to sit there until I optimize them. Now, with that being said, my core attribute of armor is only at 127k. So with that being said, you could get closer to 1 million armor total once you max this sucker out, because you're missing, what, 43 and a half? So you'll be over the 900k working towards your 1 million. Now, for the normal attributes, I have skill damage and status effects, and then I'm using a skill haste mod, and we'll talk about why I'm using skill haste mods once we go to the chest piece. Now, Shock and Awe, every time I apply a status effect, it will give me 20% more skill damage for 20 seconds. Now, I don't care about the skill repair or any of that, but that'll give me 20% skill damage for 20 seconds. So if you do this right, if my math is correct and you can proc the chest piece, you should be able to deploy 2 sets of Seeker Mines with this damage buff. All right, with that, we do have our 3 pieces of Empress, starting with the gloves. So the Empress International brand set bonuses we get from this build: 10% skill health, which, whatever, skill damage, which is good, and then skill efficiency, which is the golden ticket, basically. Skill efficiency is really, really strong. That gives you the skill damage, haste, status effects, skill repair, all of it, skill duration. And that's why you're using the 3-piece here. And that's why earlier I said it just makes sense to do it that way, because you want the status effects for the shock and awe, for your Scorpio, for your seeker or your sticky bomb. I mean, the synergy of this build is really strong. Now, looking at the attributes, it does come with a skill tier. We have skill damage on there and then status effects. And that's going to be throughout the build. Skill damage, status effects. Talking about the holster, Empress, max skill damage and status effects. Boom. Going to the chest piece. So this was one of the things that was said in that tweet. Have to be running the perfectly skilled. Now, perfectly skilled is only on the Caesar's Guard chess piece. This is the named Empress International chess piece you can get just by targeted loot, chest, farming. I mean, you can do that in the summit. You can do that in countdown. I mean, hell, if I open up the map right now, let's see, chess pieces real quick. I do not see it right now. So you'd have to do countdown or summit to get it guaranteed. All right. Now going back to that chess piece, it does come with that skill tier. We have we have max status effects, skill damage at 4, and then the skill haste. A lot of skills. Skills. Now, perfectly skilled. I've never used this chess piece before. I'm probably going to say that another 10 times during this video, because it doesn't tickle my fancy. You know what I mean? You could be doing more damage. You could have more survivability. You could be doing so much more. However, I kind of understand where this build is going, because you could technically, keep getting those seeker mines. And I mean, this could be really strong. So we're going to test it out here live. Now, with that perfectly skilled, 30% chance to reset your skill cooldown. So 1 in 3 chance of resetting your skill cooldowns completely. That's not just a 30% of your, cooldown. That's a 30% chance you're going to get them back immediately, which is pretty damn cool. So skill kills will do that. So that's why what I think you should do is do the burn sticky, right? And then throw out the seeker mines. That seeker mine will get the kill, because, I mean, even here it's at just under 2.4 million damage. So you do that while they're burning from the burn sticky, and then you're going to have a 1 in 3 chance of getting them back immediately, which is pretty damn cool. However, for the other 2/3 of the chance, the other 70% of the time, you have to worry about your skill haste. So that's why I'm using skill haste mods on the backpack, the mask, and the chest piece. Okay, so that's Empress. We already talked about Golan. Let's talk about the Wyvern. Now I am using the Wyvern knee pads. I have status effects and skill damage on here as well, just like the rest of the build. It comes with that skill tier. And then Wyvern wear brand set bonus I get from this build, 10% skill damage. And then the last piece, certainly not least, is the Vial Mask. Now, I've talked about this plenty of times, and I've made several Vial Mask build videos. It is a very, very good exotic to run. Now, this one comes with the skill tier, status effects, and hazard. I threw on there a skill haste mod for, lowering my skill cooldowns in case I don't get them back immediately. And then it comes with that talent, Toxic Delivery. So status effects will also apply a damage over time debuff. Now that damage over time debuff will deal damage total to 50% of your concussion. So right now my concussion's at 1.4 million. So right off the bat it's at 700K. Boom. Now it says in the bottom part of that Toxic Delivery, it says that it will be increased by your status effects attributes. So how much status effects do we have? We have 10% on the mask, 10% from the Golan brand set. Then, so we're at 28.6 with that setup. 28.6, 38.6, 48.6, 58.6, 68.6, and then with the skill efficiency, we're right there, Now, it's pretty damn strong on paper, so let's go figure out what this thing does in the real game. So here we go. Actually, Did I do the stats? I did not. So this is for the Scorpio. 686k weapon damage, 20 chance, 55 damage, 65 headshot, 12 armor. This is just all base damage. I'm running a skill build. Be real. Offensive tab, we're at 22% for the all weapons damage, and then 30% for the shotgun. So we're at 52% there. I am running shock and all, perfectly skilled and toxic delivery. And then the defensive tab, we're at 866k armor, 339k health. That's stupid. And then the hazard's at 20, but that's because of the vial. Okay. Now let's go put this thing to work. Let's see. So first we have to make sure our golden bullet is activated. And it is. All right. Golden bullet's activated. And then let's do... Actually, let's just do a random... Yeah, let's just randomly matchmake. How about that? We'll make it that much easier. Random mission, heroic, boom. That way, we kind of spice things up for this one. I mean, I'm testing out a dev build. I might as well go test it out with, you know, the community, right? Here we go. What are we playing? What are we playing? Heroic. I think this is, what, Potomac? Federal emergency bunker, heroic on invaded. All right, here we go. Hola. Where are they at? There we go. Nah, they're hidden up there. I hate when this happens. Dude, I really hate when this happens. Is that it? Yep, there we go. Oop, they're all up top. Oh, I just did my seekers, though. Dang. Come on. This is the worst part of the mission, too. I hate this part, dude. There we go. Is that it? Oh my god. We're just sitting here waiting. There we go. Alright, get that dog. There you go. Focus the dog. Focus the dog. Come on. Focus the dog. There. Heal up real quick. There we go. Oh, ouch. Alright, throw it up there. Oh, come on. Throw the seekers. There we go. Ooh, was that it? Nope. Dude, and then there's another enemy stuck up there. God damn it, man. The one video, I'm trying to, like, show some gameplay for a dev build, and it's showing the one mission with the most annoying mechanic out of all the missions. They just stay up here. That's all they do. They stay up here. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyways, let's keep going. So far, it was okay. That first engagement was just an outlier because of how, you know, they set up there pretty bad. All right, here we go. And then Seekers. Ooh. Got the damage guy going crazy with the golden bullet. There we go. Alright, next. You got it, bro. Alright, there we go. Ooh, my sticky bomb hit my teammate, I think. There we go. Nice. Oop, there's a dog. Alright, come on. Yo, there we go. Come on. This mission is being a little glitchy. Not gonna lie.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, is this the same dog? No, it's not. Okay, let's go. We got it. Come on. And the dog's still there. There we go. And a little glitchy to say the least. Holy crap. Reason 58 on why it's a little bit easier to play this solo. Alright, where are they coming out? There we go. And of course, 2 dogs. There we go. Oh, the dog's hurt. Oh, the dog's hurt. The dog's hurt. Oh my god. Damn. Alright. And that'll spawn the next wave of enemies right there. See what happens.
System restored.
Boom. Boom. Burn, baby. Burn. Burn. Let's go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh, underneath. Underneath. And my seeker mines are stuck. Just having all the bugs today in this mission. Alright. Got that done. Oop. Is that one more? I think we got the chunk at the top of the stairs, too. Let's see. There we go. Burn. 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 Yo, my seeker mines aren't working again. It's kind of weird. That's twice now I've thrown the seekers and they don't go anywhere. Okay. Alright, let's go. I think it's because as they're spawning out of that door, the seeker mine can't target them. So it doesn't target anything and it just sits there. Even though I toggle the button, it just doesn't work. There we go. Oh! Shotgunner. Or was that the dog? Either way, that hurt. Alright, doing good. Go, 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 go. Got it going on. There we go. Boom. Oh, 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 oh. Get out, get out, get out. Whew. Heal up, heal up. There we go. Woo. That's chaos right there. Holy moly. Woo. Alright, heal up again. I was right in front of both of the spawn areas. There we go. Oh! Oh. I got you, man. Pat yourself up, soldier. You're still in the fight. Boom. All right, Seekers work that time. Boom. Boom. And we're out. Nice. GG's. Nah, I'll keep shooting you. For some reason, you're not dying. There you go. Okay. Now can we leave? Oh, hit the laptop. Dude, I haven't done an invaded mission in so long. Doing these random matchmake things are crazy.
They've been correlating our data with their own to form takedown
Alright.
plans on all the factions in the city. They're really
We're almost done, though. Ooh, piece of loot. Ooh, piece of candy. There we go. Yo, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe. You know the deal. Come on.
System malfunctioning.
Oh, that took out all my Seekers. Oh, they're all dead anyways. Except for this one. There we go.
System curtailed.
Holy moly, they're all sitting here in the door. This is crazy. Oh, all the dogs are shooting me. Hello. Ouch.
System disrupted.
They're all sitting here in the door. Holy crap, dude.
System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
Oh my god. Look at all the dogs. Holy crap.
System restored.
The only crappy thing about doing this on Invaded is none of them are really taking any of my status because they're dogs. There we go. Chunga. He'll take my status. Yo, what up, bro? Oh, disoriented.
Serious trauma detected. System reactivated.
There we go. We got this going on. We got it. We got it. Come on. There we go.
Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
All right. Now we're on the last part. Woof. This has been a good test for this build. I mean, so far it's good. I mean, I like it. I'm not going to be the kill champ because I'm not using like a DPS or like a, you know, something like that for the golden bullet, but I mean, this is fun. For sure. I enjoy it.
Hostile assembling golden bullet.
We got him. We got him.
Received. Golden bullet.
Nice. Give him that golden bullet, even though it's going to run out of time by the time we even get anywhere. Oh, jeez. Go, 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 go. Come on. There we go. All right. We're on the last part. Here we go.
Electronic device detected.
Electronic device? What? Oh, right here. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, what is it? Like a cell phone right here? What is that? Oh, there we go. Fluffy. Oh, yeah, they spawned out. Yo, it's just the dog. All right, whatever. Game over. Let's go. We did it.
Transfer.
This looks like troop orders based on the intel you found.
Pull the switch.
This is a good find.
Oh, how'd he go down? Yo, patch yourself up, soldier. How did you go down?
Well done.
Yeah, this has been a very weird. That was weird. All right, whatever. That was funny. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. This is your perfectly skilled shock and awe Scorpio build. Made by yours truly, inspired by Palle Hofstein's tweet to me today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe for more content. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope everyone has a good day. Spend some time with the family, hang out, enjoy yourself, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye, Dan. Uh-oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, it's going to make me wait the 5 seconds. Hold on, I can't do the emote for 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, no, I still can't do it. There we go. All right, take care, everyone. Peace. Oh, how much damage did I do? I did 500 million damage. I was the second to the top guy. Nice. Oh, third to the top by 20 million. 72% accuracy, though. Oof. Killing it. Enemy shocked 30. Jeez. All right. Not bad. A pretty nice build. All right. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.